Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Paradise. Campaign number 2, episode number 4. I'm here with our dashing dudes. What up, dashing
Howdy.
dudes?
We're
We
here.
only we only ever take the dash action in combat.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bone Zero saw it and nobody else will. And for anyone watching on YouTube wondering what that means, too bad.
What's in YouTube?
So we last episode we left off with our gang in the desert. I shouldn't be clapping right next to my mic. The gang in the desert, having just escaped from prison, finding a rather convenience store. Rod, what are you trying to advertise?
It's an Olympic National Park mug I'm drinking tea out of.
Hey, there we go. We were
Oh.
talking about national parks.
Yeah, Rod
Before the
really wants to
stream
be a
began.
park ranger.
Not
There's
right
a-
now.
Not this week. So they just found a rather convenient convenience store that didn't charge them. Could it be because the owner was nice? Could it be that Jacon persuaded him that everything should be free? Or is there a third reason?
No, that's the second one.
Okay. So they just left the convenience store where Jacon got some armor and a pretty good sword, and he also
and a glaive.
and a glaive. He grabbed some wood carver's tools for Tynan so that he can finally practice artificing. And that's where we left off. So, dudes, after last session, I actually went and counted the hexes on the map, and it's actually not as far of a distance as we thought. If you walk, because the country isn't that big, if you walk continuously, you'll get there by the end of the day.
Damn.
Yeah. So
I can't even walk to Santa Clarita by the end of the day.
Right, this country is smaller than Southern California.
Most countries are.
I mean, you're not wrong. So are you guys just walking? Did you want to do anything on the way? Did you want to not walk toward the city? It's up to you guys. Take it.
Well, I don't know about the two of you, but if you would like to take a turn in your life towards the more justice-oriented and join me on my quest for justice and vigilanteism, I think that if we go back to civilization, there's a certain amount of fascism that needs to be stomped out, judging by the practices at that particular prison. That didn't seem very democratic.
I look up from the sandcastle I'm building. And I go,
It's be hard without water.
It's just a crumbling like mound of sand.
can I roll to see how good my dry sandcastle is?
Please make a nature check.
Yes, Daddy.
DC 25.
No!
I got a 24.
I got an 18, which I was pretty happy about.
That's
That's
pretty
not
good.
bad.
But without water, even the most skilled sculptor is gonna have a tough time.
Alright, so I look up from my mound
Your
of
mouth-
dry sand that I'm desperately like spitting on. I go, yes.
What say you, Ward?
Ward like takes like a minute, and he's like, "Is there, money in it?"
Not necessarily, but we'll get by.
Is there
If we
fucking
become-
money in it?
If we become heroes of the people, then I'm sure the people would want to repay our efforts in some degrees of kindness, favors, and perhaps monetary compensation.
Uh, Sounds right enticing. Are you? Listen, here's a question. Deep one.
Hmm.
What are your opinions on morally questionable actions?
Well,
I'm-
I think that justice and order are essential to our way of life, but I don't think that for example, a fellow
It-
stealing a loaf of bread to feed his starving family is so wrong per se. To use a commonplace example.
But here's the thing. So yeah, replace stealing bread with stealing money, and replace stealing with taking it by force.
Well, I suppose it would depend on the urgency of the need and who or what entity you were stealing it from.
I don't really get that far.
Well, perhaps it's something worth thinking on. In any event, I reckon you'll want to tag along with us at least until the end of this barren desert.
At the very least.
All right,
If I-
well,
if
let's
I-
go.
Now, if I tell you to turn around and don't watch me for a couple minutes, don't ask what I was doing while your back
Okay,
was turned.
all
Deal?
right, deal. Sounds good.
while
That just
they were doing that, I'd cast Mage Hand and I was using it to help me dig a hole.
okay. When
Are you like a child? Just like, I'm not gonna say it again.
Nice hole, Tynan.
that's what if while you guys were
Thank
talking,
you.
he was building. You could watch him.
You're more
Ward,
industrious than I gave you credit for.
Wes, I know you were talking about Ward stealing, but over
Yeah.
the table, in my mind immediately went to if I ask you to turn your back, he does, and then you just peeing on the sand to make it easier to build a sand castle. Nonetheless, so now that you guys have had your little chat, are you heading toward the city?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Halfway through, like, our journey, I feel like Ward just, like, immediately, like, stops. And he's like, Wait, where the fuck are we going? You know,
Civilization.
when we get to the city, what the fuck are we doing?
Well,
Like,
that's an
what's-
excellent question.
What's fucking step number one?
I
my
have an
plan-
idea.
Yeah.
Yes, Tynan.
Well, I figure. What I don't know how I talk. I can't remember how I fucking talk.
Oh,
I
the
think you've
desert
had a
sun is getting
different
to him.
you've had a different accent every session.
Oh god. All right.
Tynan,
Trinity,
you're coming down with what they call desert fever.
What about like do like a weird European voice?
You
That's
all
what I'm doing.
you all
No,
were
like-
British for some like that wasn't decided
Yeah.
amongst you, but you all ended up being British this campaign.
I mean, I feel like a character like Ward has to sound like this.
Do you think
Right.
British people say vigilante?
yes. All right, Rod, what do you sound?
sound like these?
I just feel like, in terms of interesting things that's happened to us, I noticed that they were starting to kill people in the prisons.
Exactly.
And, well, that reeks of some specific corruption. So maybe we could find the people responsible for that corruption and she can stop doing it.
Breathe. Fucking listen,
That's
mate.
precisely what I want to do, Tynan.
Breathe. Breathe for a minute. Just release.
Whoa. Jedediah steps in. He goes, "Hey, buddy.
Oh my god.
What are,
Ah,
are you?
fuck, you're still
Oh,
here.
hey, yeah. Sorry. I've been tagging along. Hope you guys don't mind.
mean,
you guys are the
you're
only
being-
family I have.
Oh, you're being. Listen, you want to stay with the group? There's one fucking rule.
I have
Make
to be talking.
some noise.
Oh, sorry.
Make
Yeah.
some fucking noise.
See, the thing is, up until this point, it kind of felt like you guys were getting annoyed with me. When we were swimming away from the prison specifically, you're kind of swimming ahead of me. You're not really listening to what I was saying. So I thought it would be better just kind of hang back. Especially since I got these cool new shoes and Ward, Tyne, and you guys looks like you didn't grab anything from the store. I don't know. I thought you might be jealous or something. So I was just hanging back a little bit.
No, listen, I have a rule.
Yep.
I don't take anything for free unless I steal it.
I remember you saying that to the
Yeah.
shopkeeper, which felt a little weird. But he told me it was fine. But I got shoes. I'm still kind of flopping around here a little bit, but
Yeah, I know.
it's,
I noticed, unfortunately.
you know, the breeze is nice. The breeze is nice on the old girls.
Desert sun can't be particularly good, though.
We're not in that much desert anymore. I'll take your attention back to the map where approximately halfway between the water and the city.
we're in this.
This kind of forested area.
Funny right now.
I was about to say, are y'all not on the roll 20? I'm in the roll 20.
No, we're not. Roll 20 is just for you guys now, if you want. But there's a bit of a forested area that is about halfway between. So you're walking through that a little bit. But it's not a dense forest. It's an easy commute.
Well, the shade is a relief.
Yeah. Like I said, the girls like it. So I'll keep making noise, and you guys want to hear a story or something, let me know. This is how I walk, by the way. I was in the back, so you guys couldn't see me before, but I kind of waddle.
We saw you.
Oh, okay.
We just,
I like to imagine that we're all just kind of like walking, the three of us in front, with just this half-naked man just
Just shirt and
following
shoes.
behind.
Just shirt and
This is what-
shoes. Taking up the rear.
That's what I was afraid would happen in
You know how
prison.
Oh no! Oh no!
Rod completely paused.
There we go.
You're
Rod's
right.
back. What do you have to say, buddy?
you know how most D&D parties end up. It's like a cliche that they adopt a little goblin guy.
Yeah.
I think we might have
adopted
adopted a pantsless man.
Old pantsless man who has
He is our
almost
Bob
no
the Goblin.
utility.
Yeah.
He was in the back of the entire prison fight. I don't think he made one attack roll, and he was not hit once.
He's sneaky, so maybe he's a rogue.
Maybe.
I'm gonna cleave him. If we do not go our separate ways in town, I'm gonna fucking cleave him.
He's walking behind you. You just turn around with your axe.
Hey,
Oh
he's a
my
good
gosh.
dude.
Yeah.
So, Big Rick, do you have any family that you would like to reunite with once we get back to civilization?
Nope. I was hoping
you
I could
think-
just hang out with you guys. What
I see.
are you getting up to when we get back?
Do you have-
Justice.
Oh yeah. They're not going to be looking for
Um,
us, right?
I'm
Oh,
sure
yeah.
they are.
Absolutely.
We've killed a lot of people.
I
Oh
haven't.
yeah,
I didn't do anything.
we have.
Yeah, there's not like records of that, Big Rick. They were just all culpable.
And he's a terrorist.
You're an accessory at the very least. You could have stayed there. I mean, if you're that concerned about it, you didn't.
Oh,
you didn't have to escape.
I didn't
with us.
know.
Good.
Oh yeah,
You
I
take a
didn't know.
moment. Take a moment, Big Rick. Feel your
didn't
feelings.
know.
These are big feelings.
we did meet in prison.
Yeah. No, I didn't know that leaving would mean this.
Yeah,
It absolutely
no,
does.
absolutely.
It's one of the most simple illegal acts that can exist.
Our only hope now is either we get arrested again and they put us in like a suicide squad, kind of like we might die situation, or political uprising so that it don't matter if we're bad guys. 'Cause,
What
you know,
if? Is there a third option? What if? Okay. All right. You know what? You guys take the lead. I'll bring up the rear, and we'll see what happens when we get there.
Right. And if you need a mercy killing, just let us know.
He gives you big thumbs up.
Is that a yes?
Yeah, I guess. I don't have much going on anyway.
All right. I attack him.
What? No!
No.
I asked him
All right.
if it was a yes to the mercy killing, and he said yes.
All right. Make an attack roll.
I would like. Can I try to intercept this, please?
Sure.
it is.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
Wait,
now-
are you
I
fucking
take people
killing
at their
him?
word, man. This is...
Let me bring up his
I asked,
character
him
sheet.
I asked him to let us know if he wanted to be mercy killed. He said yes. I said, "Is that you saying yes that you want to be mercy killed?" And he said yes.
You said, "Let us know if you want to be mercy killed." He gave a thumbs up.
Thumbs up. And
And
I
you
said,
said,
"Is that a yes?"
Does that mean yes? And he said, "Yeah." All right.
Yes,
What's
and he understands.
Why are we killing this man?
Because he asked me to.
what? Do you make an attack roll?
Yeah, I rolled a 22.
Oh, wow. All right, Tynan, make a dexterity saving throw.
Sure.
I'm not doing anything. I'm not getting involved.
What am I having to match?
Let's say that to make him miss the mark, you are gonna have to hit a 16.
Sounds fair to me.
15.
All right, roll damage.
Okay. I suppose I will.
I
That's 8 slashing damage with my great sword.
All right. You hit an artery. Blood just starts spewing everywhere, and he falls down to the ground limp.
He only
Oh,
had.
wait.
He only had fucking like 8 hit points.
He didn't have a ton of hit points at full health, and he did not hit the water softly.
Well, I'm not gonna try to stabilize him, but you guys probably could.
I'm
I got it.
shit.
All right.
I'm not out of spell slots. I cast Cure Wounds.
All right.
Wasting your spell slots on this guy.
Yes. He regains 7 hit points.
All right, that's more than he had to begin with.
Tynan, it's a bit rude to deny a man's dying request.
Guys, that was not good.
You people.
What just happened?
Well, you asked me to kill you, so I did.
Did I die?
Maybe for like
Yes.
a little bit.
Oh my gosh,
But
that was
Tynan
not
very
good.
quick.
I don't want to die again. That was not good. Guys,
Well,
you do
most
not
people
want to
don't
know.
get buyer's remorse on that.
You
so
don't wanna
consider
know.
yourself quite fortunate.
All right.
Wait.
Listen. Big Rick, look me in the eyes.
What?
My wife just said, "I hate this guy," in reference to my character.
You did just try and kill one of your companions. You did kill one of your
Because he
companions.
told me to.
Sure. Warren, what's up? He looks you in the eye.
You are going to die one day,
You know,
and it might happen like in a fucking instant, like a brain aneurysm, yeah. you might just be dead in a millisecond. However, that man, and I point over to Shakan, will probably try to kill you at a way larger percentage than a brain aneurysm.
No,
So-
only if he asks me to.
No,
I didn't. I said I'd let you know.
Two-check system.
All right, 2-check system. Sounds like a plan.
He has to consent to a mercy kill.
I'm
Twice.
not gonna. I take it back. I don't want to do that anymore.
You say yes, I want to be mercy killed, and then you have to say it a second time.
I don't want.
Yeah?
No, let's start with
Two-check
blanket.
system.
Let's just do
won't
blanket.
even broach
No
the
mercy
subject
killing
again unless Big Rick brings it up.
I don't. That's not even my name.
Can we pause for a second?
No.
Big Rick has clearly seen something very disturbing, and I, for one, would like to inquire as to what.
I think I went to hell, guys. I think I went to hell.
Tell me
Yeah.
more.
There were demons there, or devils. I know there's a distinct, there's this very specific distinction in D&D.
The blanket
You're
term is
correct.
fiends.
Yeah.
I'll just call him that then, because me, as a guy who's been in prison for a little bit, doesn't really have the vernacular to describe these things. But man, it
But
was
you know
scary.
the word vernacular?
Let me tell you, I'm
Go
not
on.
uneducated, alright? I'm just not educated in adventuring. I don't do this. I get drunk,
Alright.
I stumble around the streets, I get arrested. That's what I do.
But
DM,
you have a
What's up?
given that he said that, I'm gonna cast Divine Sense and see if there's any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet of me. Not
Sure.
behind total cover. Is there?
No. Unless one of you
He's
two has...
lying. He didn't see any of that.
hear him out. Go ahead, Big Rick.
Oh, that was bad, guys. I gotta change. I don't know what I have to change, but
Well, you can't change your pants. You don't even have a pair to begin with.
you're right. And let me tell you, I'm so glad I'm not wearing pants right now. I soiled my shoes. Man, I got it. You
dripped all the way down
Give
the
me-
leg, huh?
give me a second. He goes behind the tree, and you can hear him like pick a couple leaves. He's give me some privacy real quick.
This man is just covered in piss and shit and dirt.
And his
Fucking
own
hate
blood.
This guy.
Don't
And
forget his own
fucking.
blood.
He's covered in piss and shit and blood and fucking leaves. Maybe we should have left him dead. Why'd you waste your fucking spell slot?
Sounds like Gilbert Gottfried telling the aristocrats joke.
Yes. He comes back around the tree. All right, guys. Sorry for that outburst. Everything there. I don't think there's any less of anything on him. It's just kind of smeared around a little bit.
It's all right, Big Rick. I forgive you.
All right, let's just keep walking. Oh, I'm scared. Oh, I'm scared.
All right, let's go.
Great. I guess we ventured to the city.
Oh, well, before you get there, you come across a river. There is a body of water to cross. Based on the map, it's about a mile to get
Jesus.
across it. But
We've
Cross?
done it before.
That's
You
a
did?
thick river.
you did swim 5 miles from the prison to get to the shore. So,
How strong is the current in this river?
Yeah, that makes a difference.
strong.
Are there any nearby trees?
Yeah.
Or boats.
Or
Boats.
bridges, as long as you're asking.
There are nearby trees. Boats, I guess it depends on at what point you're hitting the river, because if it's up, it's a wider part of the river, but that is where the port is, where boats come and go. It's wider, so the boats have space to turn around. There are boats there, but if you're meeting the river at a smaller part, there are trees on your side of it, because there's forest, but people don't really go over here, so there's no need for a bridge.
Look, I say, pointing at the boats on the map. Boats!
just so you know, that section where the boats are, the river is about 4 miles.
Why? This is the widest river
Yep.
in oh my god.
It's a big river.
Or we go through the snow.
Yeah, or you can go around the bottom part where it gets so cold that the river freezes in its tracks.
Well, that probably wouldn't be good for Big Rick's Big Rick.
Is that what you call him, Big Rick?
Yeah.
I assumed so. He doesn't seem particularly tall. If anything, Ward would be Big Rick in that instance.
Yeah. My
But
penis.
not in the other way.
No, not really. It's average, yeah.
In terms of
There's
a
no
current,
shame in that.
in terms of a
there's not,
current in
mate.
this river, there's a strong enough current for this to be considered a river rather than just a very long lake. But there is not a strong enough current for you to get swept away.
Hmm.
So no one's getting flushed away today.
Not as far as you can tell, but that depends on how good of swimmers you are, which we kind of saw that you guys are great swimmers.
Amazing swimmers.
Well, I'm an incredible negotiator as well. So if there's a master of these boats, perhaps I could secure us passage.
The boats dock on the other side of the river because that's where the city is.
Shit.
And
So there's no dock on our side.
no,
It's
because
gotta be a dog.
This
they're
is a shitty ass fucking
the boats can come in from the north. They pull up to the docks on the west side, and then there's enough room for them to turn around to get back out the north.
So they're not
one.
going to go to the other side of the fucking river.
No, this is
I don't
for
suppose
this is
any
for
of you
other
have
countries.
4 miles of rope.
I start looking through my bag.
You don't have a bag.
Oh shit!
Tynan has a marsupial pouch. Don't worry about it.
You just
Hey fellas, what
Yeah.
if we could steal one of like the official government boats and use that to become like pirates? That'd be
Well,
kind of fun.
That would be, but we'd have to cross the river first.
Yeah, we have to
We'll
get
get
to the
them to
boats
come over
first.
here.
Because, in case you didn't know,
Hmm.
in this city, no one ever comes to this side of the fucking river. So there's no fucking port on this side of the river.
What if we could like make an SOS and have them come to us?
And we can get arrested again.
Well, no,
Well,
then we'll
that's-
steal the boat.
Ah, intriguing. It's worth a shot, I think. What? You never heard my wife stretch before?
She kind of sounded like a baby crying.
I thought it was a cat. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
They thought we had a cat because of your stretching.
I don't mean to laugh at your wife.
Where's Luke?
The DM is gone. Oh, is there a cat being acquired?
That was kind of a spiritual sibling to the troll dying in Moria, you know?
Oh, yeah. I always love that
Okay, never mind. So we're not stealing a ship.
I always loved that while the troll was dying, he was like, "Oh man, my lip! Why'd they shoot me in the lip? I'm dying, and I have an arrow in my lip."
So
We could try that. Like, I can fire off some fire bolts to see if we can get the attention of the people across the river.
So to try and steal the boat, you're setting the boat on fire?
No, just like send off
Let's
like
just shoot him
as
up
if
in
it's
the
like a
air.
flare. So that
Mm.
if there's good Samaritans who are really nice, kind-hearted people, they go above and beyond to try to help someone, and then we kill them and take their boats.
Why don't we just... So when someone comes to help us, what are we gonna do with the bodies?
With the buddies.
The body. No.
Oh, the
fucking hell.
bodies. That's what I thought you said, but I was trying to editorialize for you to help clean up your image. We could dump them in the river. It's pretty convenient.
I like how like I'm playing a ne'er-do-well, a not kindly gentleman, but me, Wes, as a human being, is like, why the fuck can't we just ask for a ride? We're like, we should steal the boat and kill them. And
Tynan, of all people, is the one known to stealing first.
I'm saying stealing. I'm not saying killing. I'm here to rebel against the government. I'm not here to murder innocent people any more than I have, which is more than either of you so campaign.
Well, that's true. I only kill people that deserve it or specifically ask for it, and I just stare at Jedediah.
I didn't ask for it right then. I was just saying that in case it came up, I would let you know that that's what I wanted.
You are a C+ communicator at best.
I don't think that was on me.
Okay.
Well, agree to disagree.
Look, you know what? Hold on.
Side with Big Rick.
We're not crossing the river, all right? Everybody, let's just take a poll. Who thought the accurate communicator was me?
All right, Big Rick, I was on your side, but nobody likes a petty party member. Just let it go.
I'm just saying, this. You're talking. First of all, thank you for calling me a party member. I really appreciate that. But second, I was not aware that this is how parties functioned. I did not know that they just outright murdered one another. That's not cool.
Ward swings his axe at Big Rick's neck.
Oh my god.
No! I'm
Make an
jumping in
attack
the
roll.
way.
All right, make an attack roll, make a dexterity saving throw.
Can I
What am I going
assist?
into?
Can I assist Tynan so he gets advantage?
I won't
Sure.
kill him. That's only something that happens in Ward's mind's eye, where he just fucking chops Big Rick's head off.
Gosh.
Anyway, continue your rant, Big Rick.
I'm
about
just
community
saying,
art.
Ward, you
I that's not my fault. I feel like there should have been more hands up just then, but that one wasn't on me. All right.
You did ask. Listen, Big Rick. In his defense, we came from prison.
Yep.
That man over there is very, very clearly mentally unstable, and he asked if you would like him, if you would like him to mercy kill you. Well, he asked, you didn't. You gave him just an inch. You gave him an inch of consent to be mercy killed. Why do you think this fucking crazy person wouldn't do it immediately?
You're right. Marcus always used to say, consent doesn't matter.
Who's Marcus?
Oh.
You remember him.
He was that fellow we killed.
I imagine myself casting Scorching Ray on Big Rick.
Wow, you guys sure like looking off in the distance a lot. Anyway, how are we going to get across this river?
I don't remember who Marcus is.
He was the diddler from the prison.
Oh.
He's the one we devoted a lot of resources to killing while we were running. Because he was horrible.
Correct. Well, we can go downstream and swim, or we can try to get the attention of and see if they'll give us a ride. We're not dressed like prisoners, so that's good.
But one of us doesn't have any pants on.
And they can teleport, so they probably already have one to escape.
I don't think the pants thing is illegal in the woods.
That's true. I could just hang out
In
here.
the city, it's probably illegal, but in the woods, fair game.
You guys think I'd be cool in the woods? You think I could be like a woods guy?
I think if not for Tynan, you'd be stone cold dead in the woods. Because he said cool.
I think you could be a woods guy, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, is it too soon?
Sorry, that was just kind of a traumatic
Have
experience
you not
for me.
gotten over the fact I murdered you?
I visited
I
hell.
just didn't get it.
I didn't realize you were one of those sensitive types.
I went to hell.
Well,
Yeah,
that sounds like your fault.
It is. I got a lot of reconciling
Yeah,
to
it
do.
is.
I don't know. You guys think they'll accept me back in society? I've done a lot of thinking over the 8 hours we've been walking.
Until that new law that motivated our escape, prison is supposed to be a place of reform. The second chances are built into the foundational philosophy behind prisons. Again, except for that new law that we're rebelling against.
I guess I can see what you're saying. What does that have to do with the woods?
You asked if you could reform.
Oh yeah, because of hell. Did I tell you guys
Yes.
I went there?
Yeah,
you did, but you seem to be the only one who forgot.
I think you're eager to go there again.
Nope, I'm good. I'm really okay. Anyway,
By the
Boat,
way,
Boat,
now I'm the
hello.
one with the petty party, but clearly I'm the better communicator now. Right? He asked a question, and by the time I finished answering it, he forgot that he had asked it.
I'm already walking south towards the thinner part of the river.
Okay. Jedithiah will follow you.
I'll also follow.
Fire. Ward stays.
Bag.
Ward.
I go, why don't we try to cut down some trees and make a raft? I've got a wood carver's tool.
Yeah, you can carve some wood. I have this shiv that I fashioned out of one of the old springs in a mattress. Do you think it'll help?
Neat.
Yeah,
Yep. Go cut down that tree, Big Rick.
go.
All right. He
They
just
couldn't
starts
afford
like
feathers in the mattresses, but springs.
Springs.
Okay.
he's just stabbing at the tree a bunch. It's gonna take a while.
Yeah, we try to like cut down some trees.
Great. Let's do a group survival check to see how well you can cut down some trees. As a reminder, you don't have any sort of pack on you, so you don't have rope. But you would probably be able to fashion something. Some loose
you can
branches
take
or
strips
something.
of bark from a tree and like strap them around. That's
Sure.
possible.
Sure. Let's get that group survival check. I'll have Big Rick roll as well.
A 10.
Okay.
I actually dropped my die on accident. I was like, let me re-roll that, and I rolled much worse. So I got a 12.
Okay.
I got a 14.
Wow. And Big Rick also got a 12.
Pretty good.
So this is, not excellent, but it's better than bad. I'm gonna rule that with that group survival check, we are able to cut down a few trees and loosely connect them. It's not the most seaworthy vessel you've ever seen, but you also don't have to go very far with it. You've swam farther. So this this is in the water. Were you also using wood to make oars, or are you just taking the current?
Yes to oars, but also I would like to take some of the spare parts and use my woodcarver's tools to
Mhm.
make a cannon.
Okay. Does it have legs?
Of course.
Okay. It says
How did it
in
not?
there, when you make it, you have to decide if it has legs.
I've decided it has
Okay, great.
legs.
What kind of cannon?
Uh, it's a force ballista cannon,
Nice.
and I'm hoping
To blow some
it'll help
stuff.
propel us across the water. Is actually what I'm thinking.
Oh, I see.
I'm
That's
just
fun.
using it as a.
Why not? Great. So, you guys all hop on the raft, I assume. Does anyone want to do anything before you launch off? No?
No.
Great. So you pile.
Can I build a sandcastle before we go?
It's
Oh, there's water
this
now.
is the bank of a river. You're
Oh,
not in the
yeah.
desert anymore, so it's kind of just kind of dirt and grass below your feet. You can make a dirt castle.
No, I look at the dirt sadly though.
Okay. So you guys push off. I will rule that with oars and the force ballista, you're able to make it across the river without carrying too far with the current. So let's just say you end up about just a little south of the town. You've probably got about 4 miles to go till you reach the edge of town.
That was an ingenious device, Tynan. You're quite the engineer.
Thank you. It's not the first time I anticipated using it, but use it, fear I did.
Well, who knows how long it would have taken without it, so we're in your debt, young sir.
Yeah, that's good. Isn't that what got you arrested in the first place, though?
Yes.
Okay, I was just
It was
making
an
sure.
accident.
Well, as long as there was no one to assassinate on the shore behind us, I don't think that charge will occur again.
We look back and it's just like the king. All this chest.
He had shown up to be like, I see you guys on the other side of the river. Dost thou need a ride?
Yeah, the boat had turned around to come help you guys out, and it is now at the bottom of the river. That's a joke. That's a joke. All right. So you guys are successfully on the other side of the river, making your way up toward the city. There's
We've traveled
you've what? You've traveled. You did it.
so much.
You've traveled a long distance. That being said, it is pretty late in the evening. There's not a lot happening in the city this late at night. If you guys,
Oh God, it's Seattle.
yeah, take that, Seattle. You stinky, stinky city.
All the cities.
What's wrong with
Seattle?
Seattle?
It shuts down at night. It's weird.
You know, like everywhere outside of New York City and Las Vegas.
Well, no, I got to Seattle once at like 9 at night, and we were all like really hungry, and like there wasn't much we could do. So we just went to, there was like a Walgreens across the street from the hotel. We're like, oh, we'll just go get some snacks or whatever. And the Walgreens was closed in like downtown Seattle at 9 o'clock. And I'm like, what? Sorry, carry on.
All right, go ahead.
Santa Barbara's the same way. This freaking sucks.
Well, it's a way smaller city than Seattle, Washington.
Hey guys, I'm sorry, we seem a little unfocused. London is really bad about that, though.
Oh,
We
it's
gotta talk
horrible.
about London.
It's horrible. I got out of
thought
the
London would
Globe
be like-
Theater at like 10 p.m. and tried to go to a pub that's like right next to the Globe Theater, and they're like, we're closed. And it's like, what do you mean you're closed? 100 people just entered the night. Why are you
Yeah,
not
years
serving
ago.
them?
When I first went to London, I was like, oh, it'll be like New York, but in Europe, no.
Nah,
9 p.m. It's done.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like, think of all the people in that theater that would come get a drink and a meal right now. Like, So anyway, that's where we are, Luke. That crap.
Anyway, yes, that's where you are. As you head into town, you see there's not a lot going on. What are you guys trying to do in town? Are you trying to...
I'm looking for the fantasy space needle.
The space jammer needle.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, they got a fucking Mopop here.
Do they have any
Gross,
good
yeah.
coffee shops?
Where's Fraser Crane?
Oh my god, this is so off the rails.
I
In
imagine we
town.
would need to find a place to settle down for the evening.
Sure. As you're looking, you do see
You don't have any money.
you do see a pub that's still open, a tavern sort of thing that has a bit of like a bar area, but then some rooms upstairs for sleeping for those who need it. That does still have its lights on, at least.
It seems as good as any place. Let me have a word with the innkeep and see if I can arrange lodging for us.
All right, so you head inside.
I'll
There's
head inside. Yes.
Yeah, there's not too many people here, but there are some groups around drinking. There's one guy who's at the bar inebriated, but you can go to the matron is behind the bar tending, but she also is there to help you out. She spots you coming in. She goes, "Oh, hello. What can I do for you?"
Greetings, madam. I'm going to shoot straight with you. My comrades and I, you can
Ooh.
probably tell. You can probably tell by the pantsless gentleman. We're not
God.
exactly flush at the moment. We're a bit down on our luck, frankly. All we need is a room to spend one night in comfort from the elements, but we don't have a scrap of gold or copper or silver to our names. So if there's any
I have 4
service,
copper.
we have 4 copper to our names. If there was any sort of service we could provide you as a form of payment for a room, if we're rather burly gentlemen, if you need any heavy lifting done or dishes washed, we'd gladly chip in if you could afford us this small favor.
She looks through the door at the pantsless man covered in excrement.
He really is doing his best.
He
He's
did not touch the water when you guys crossed. He stayed on that raft the whole time.
Hydrophobic, I'm afraid. It's a real tragedy. He might be rabid. We'll find out in the morning.
Go ahead and make me a persuasion roll.
Certainly. Yeah. Ooh, that's pretty good.
4.
Persuasion, that is 17.
Okay, great. She looks around and she's looking at, Ward and Tynan, and they're fine. She sees Jedediah out there, and she kind of has a bit of a grimace on her face. She hesitates. She goes, "Well, this isn't a charity." The guy at the bar who's sitting there in his state drunkenly hears what you're saying, and he slaps some change down on the table for her. And he goes, "Give him a room. Give him a room. It's all right. Just you." He goes to Jacques. He says, "You just come down in the morning, have some clothes on, and just come talk to me, because I'll take you up on your offer."
All right, thank you very much, sir. I don't know if I can promise that one will have clothes on. I don't know where we would get them, but the rest will.
Bathe them. Just wash him while you're up there.
We will
Sure.
try.
Can he wash himself?
I don't care, as long as he's
That's
I
it's
can't.
more of a question
I
for
can-
us.
I can smell
Yeah,
him.
that's more of a question for us.
I can smell him. I smell him from here. I don't care what you do. Just make sure it's not stinking.
Can
We'll make
I-
him as presentable as we can manage. Thank you
I-
for your kindness, sir.
I wouldn't.
If we must.
Well, I'm just. Ward, he looks at you directly in the face and he goes, I didn't see anything. He goes back to taking a big old swig. The barkeep looks at you and she says, well, I guess you got yourself a room. Feel free to head on upstairs. She tosses you a key. She says it's the third one on the left. And that
I got us a room, and all it cost us was a favor to a drunk.
Ward
An
like
unspecified favor.
Ward takes like the fucking 4 copper that he has and just like puts it on the counter. He's like, "That's all I got, mate."
No, it's paid for. Keep the copper.
No, it's
Invest.
not-
Seed money, sir.
No, I don't need seed money.
Right, then give it to
I got-
me. Don't give it to them.
No, I've got plenty of seeds at my fucking house.
It's already paid for. Well, okay, then all right. Then leave it as a tip for the housekeeper.
It's a tip
You have a house.
for the lady. Me? Yeah. I got a
She goes, well, thank you very much. She takes she gets out a shot glass and pours some ale in it, and she goes, here you go. It's on the house.
shot glass of ale. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. For 4 copper. You know?
I'd say Ward does think that it is like probably like whiskey or something. So he takes the shot as one would when they're doing like a shot of whiskey and just gets like ale. He's like, oh yeah. Yeah, thanks, mate. He just like puts the glass back on the table.
He goes,
There's like 1 decimeter of knot foam.
right.
It's just great, yeah, that's awesome.
She's like, all right, well, have a good night. Let me know if you need anything in the morning.
Also to answer your question, Rod, yes, Ward does in fact own a home and a farm.
Why aren't we going there?
Well, we've already
It's
got
not-
arrangements here, and I'm rather sleepy, so maybe we could head there tomorrow.
It's not close to here. I don't know where it would be on the map.
He's lost.
Maybe like
We passed it.
So you guys head on upstairs
Yeah.
for the night. Is there anything you want to do before you call it a night? You are all very exhausted from a very long journey. You've had a run-in with all of the prison guards this morning. Is there anything you'd like to do before you take a rest?
yes. Ward grabs Big Rick by like the shirt and like pulls him in and he goes, fucking bathe. No.
He goes, all right. He goes
Oh
over.
shit,
and-
I didn't even need a fucking
No,
roll nothing.
no, he doesn't want to be like this. He's like, yeah, I don't want to.
I grab him and pull him in and go, and tomorrow, pants.
He's like, oh, I'll do my best. All right. He goes off to.
Do your best.
No,
He doesn't have any money.
yes or no.
He goes off to get himself cleaned up. There's 2 single beds in this room. If you guys would like to divide up how you sleep, who's cuddling? Is there anything else you're doing before you get to bed?
Bathing.
Great. So we'll just say
Yeah, bathing.
you've gotten your baths out of the way. You've had your long rest. You've leveled up, which is exciting.
Woo!
Wait, what? Nobody told me.
Haha. You're not leveling up again, Rod. Don't do it.
Level 6.
You guys wake up in the morning, and there's the man waiting for you downstairs in the same place he was last night.
Good morrow, sir. We rested well on the back of your generosity, and we're here to fill our end of the bargain.
All right. Let me sit down. Come here. Pull up a stool. He pulls back a bar stool next to you. This dude, as you walk down, you can smell him. He is still drunk. He has kept drinking through the night. He goes, all right, let me tell you something. You know, you guys, I know you're staying here. You're not from here, yeah. Okay. Well, your silence says everything I need to know. Let me tell you, you guys.
I'm lying, by the way. I am from here. So that's my.
Same.
This guy, I'm not gonna make you roll. This guy isn't paying attention.
Great.
He goes, so, fucking King Gyrosphere. You guys, you fans of him?
No.
Oh, God.
What is the proper
right.
answer?
Well, he, he's, something's going on in there. All right, I used to work in the castle. I was Princess Prismelda's personal guard, and that guy, he had me fired. Something happened to her, and she passed. It didn't feel right. Something felt off about it. When I started poking around, looking into it, they canned me. I'm not allowed back in there. I'm asking too many questions. You guys have to go find out what happened. All right, they some go around the. You know where the castle is, right? It's big. You'll see it. Around the back of the castle, there's a little wooded area there. She was walking out. There's a little memorial set up for her. Go pay her a visit. See if you can find out what happened. They're saying, they told me a tree. Told me a tree fell on her. And those were some of the sturdiest. Something's up with it. He grabs his glass, takes another big swig. He goes, you guys gotta just go check it out. Let me know let me know what you can find. Let me know if you see anything.
All right, we will. So sorry for your loss, both of your job and your protectorate.
She was a good lady.
We'll try to get to the bottom of it for you.
All right, thank you.
We're deeply moved, aren't we, gentlemen?
Yes.
He takes another big swig of his glass and turns back to the bar.
Can I tap him on the shoulder?
Yeah. What?
Just a couple quick questions.
Yeah.
Is there anybody who benefits from her being not in the way?
He gets in really close. He goes, I don't want anybody to hear me saying this. King Gyrosphere. He wouldn't even be king. He wouldn't.
Oh?
Do you not? Wow, you're really not from here, are you? They're still the king of the whole country. You really don't know any of these people. All right.
No, I know.
Wasn't
Just
he
reminds
king
me.
before she died?
King October Preconk. You must know October. King October Preconk.
Can I make a history check?
Yeah.
To see if I know.
Oh, bye.
It's
Oh,
me,
yeah.
Tynan. Okay.
Yeah, feel free to make history checks.
October Preconk.
I'm rolling pretty good tonight, but I have terrible history, so that's a 15.
Okay.
Ward does not care about any of this at all.
Tynan, are you rolling or?
No, I'm just writing down the
listening.
name October Preconch in my notes
King.
because I have to remember that there was a king and
Yeah.
his name was October Preconch.
I am not taking down any of
Great.
this.
Classic Wes. All right, so
Classic.
Jack
See, here's the
on.
thing, though. I wrote
Yes.
it into my character. I wrote it into my
Yeah.
character
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that if I forget little details,
Uh-huh.
it's canon. It's
Great.
in character.
So, bit of a lore drop here for you with a 15
Yeah.
on your history roll. King October Preconch was the former ruler of the land. He was beloved by most. He had a daughter, Princess Prismelda Preconch. And she was madly in love with Malimbap Gyrosphere. He was a lesser noble of a different house. Malimbap Gyrosphere is now the king after both Princess Prismelda Preconch and King October Preconch have passed. With a 15, I'll also give you that a lesser noble would not inherit this throne, but at Princess Prismelda's request, as she loved Malimbap Gyrosphere so much, she requested that her father include him in the family line. Which, after her death, which, just so you know, this death was only a couple days ago. As you know, Malimbap Gyrosphere came into power, immediately putting forth the law of death penalty for everybody, which is why you guys broke out of prison.
So Malimbap Gyrosphere was married to
Prismelda
Prismelda Preconch?
Yes.
Okay.
And she's now dead too.
She is now dead, which is what this guy is asking you to look into. She died first.
And
the former king's daughter, the current king's dead wife.
Yes.
And do I know how October Preconch passed away?
No. That happened while you were in jail.
Well, then I would ask this man, pardon, how did King Preconch come to shuffle off this mortal coil? Was it equally mysterious?
Well, that's just the thing about it. He died the day after Prismelda did. He died of a broken heart.
Ah, I see. Of course.
He died the day after. Well, that sounds like an illegitimate heiress thing, right? Unless there's a contract signed that when you marry the princess, you are then in line no matter what happens. Because if she died,
well, that's
then
the thing.
Princess
well, then
Prismelda
Gyros
insisted
still-
upon it.
That's the thing. She really.
Oh, that's right.
She
Sorry, I'm
loved
still
him.
writing all this down. I knew all this. Sorry, you just said it too.
It's all good. It was a lot. It's a big lore drop.
I'm smarter than that, though.
Any other questions for this guy?
Nope.
That's what you recall with your DC 15 history on the ruling class.
Well, it sounds like the castle is in dire need of justice.
Yeah.
And explosions.
Explosive justice! I couldn't agree more.
Thank you.
Let me know what you find.
What do you say, Big Rick? Care to help us?
Yeah, I'm down for a little outing. A little
Right.
trot in the breeze, as it were.
Don't do that. Let's make our way to the.
Is there a time limit
A time
on this
limit?
quest? Yeah.
Not that he gave you. I mean,
Okay. So we can fuck around if we want. We don't have to immediately go to
Go do
the
some side
castle.
quests.
Yeah.
Let's find a man who wants 10 chickens pictures. Take pictures of 10 chickens.
Just as soon as we get to the Bagheri sword, we'll get right on it.
Yeah, what if I want to go home?
then you can
I
go
have a
home.
house. I own a home. I can go visit. And maybe I keep gear and extra bags there.
Now, if you'll excuse us, a gentleman in a hat wants to talk to us about the nuclear bomb in the middle of town.
He goes, how
Says
about
he has
this?
an interesting
I hear-
proposal.
Since I hear that a room wasn't enough. Since this wasn't enticing enough for you, the room, I mean, since giving you a place to stay wasn't as good enough for this.
I like that we said, yeah, we'll do it. We start walking away. He's like, wait a minute.
Well,
see, I need to sweeten
you are deliberating amongst one another. He goes, I'll give you each a gold if you can find out what really happened.
So,
10 each. Oh.
All right.
so yeah, sold for 10 each. Just
Yeah,
like
we
Tyler
agree.
said.
This
10
guy,
each.
he's like, look, I just lost my job. I've given this innkeeper a lot of money for the booze.
That's a really good point, and I feel like a real jerk.
All right.
Let's go find out what happened to Princess Prismelda.
She was all I had.
And now you have nothing. It's very sad. Let's go to the castle.
All right, so you guys go over there. They have it's around the back.
Wait.
Yes.
Can
Yes.
I- did we get his
Around the
name?
back.
What, Rod?
Did we get that guy's name?
You did not? Do you ask?
What's your name before we leave?
My name's Larnk.
What?
Larnk.
Lark. Okay.
Lark.
Poor Lark.
Lark, you have to find a tray first.
All right, so anyway, you make your way to the castle. There's a wall around the castle, as you know, there is.
Damn.
With but this actually happened outside of the castle wall. There's a little wooded area behind the castle, where there is kind of a memorial set up to her. She was, as was in Larnk's case, well beloved. So you see some people have left like some flowers at the spot where she passed. This let's make sure I'm getting all of this right. She died. Let's see. Now that you have taken a rest, she died 4 days ago. So this is still very fresh.
Oh, yeah,
This recently happened. It wasn't a very long time ago. So there's a guard standing by just to make sure nobody who comes by desecrates this area. It's her, the place of her death, but people are free to come and go and pay their respects toward her.
Well, here we are, gentlemen. The precise position of the purportedly prepossessed passing of Prismelda Preconk.
How long have you been cooking that one up?
Last
He came up-
30 seconds.
He came up with it right now.
Nice.
I heard that in her free time, she sold seashores by the seashore.
I didn't even know she had free time. I figured as a princess, her time would be very expensive.
Yeah, red leather, yellow leather.
It was amazing. How do you do that? I don't think I could say it once, even if I took my time. Red lil. My God.
Oh, don't be obtuse. Don't be dumb. It's red. Red.
Red.
Red leather, yellow
I'm
leather.
winded just thinking about it.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
The guard standing
Well,
there
it's
goes,
oratory genius.
can you guys
That's
do
what
this somewhere
skip
else?
some of the syllables.
You guys, I mean, this is a bit of a sacred spot here. You mind just taking this somewhere else?
It's
We'll
a
be
free
quiet.
country.
I mean, it's not.
I mean, it was until very recently.
Whoa. No, be careful. This is one of the, like, royal guard here.
It's my favorite. It's my favorite fascist of all time.
Whoa.
Oh,
there.
hey,
Oh, I wouldn't speak
Don't
ill of
wanna-
them.
don't want the secret police to.
Anyway, just pay your respects and I sorry, I went back into Jedediah's voice. Pay your respects and please move along.
Yes, of course. Pardon me for asking, but do you? How did such a tragedy occur? Are not the royal gardeners, botanists, trimming the trees properly? How could this have happened to the beloved princess?
I'd just pay your respects and keep moving.
Well, that's not a very satisfactory answer at all.
Look, I'm the one who found her here when she died.
Oh, that must have
Body
been
under
quite
the
a
street.
shock.
It was.
Was it a blustery day?
But she said she get blown away like a fucking leaf.
A tree fell on her.
Oh yeah.
Wind doesn't knock down trees.
Wind does knock down trees, idiot.
Trees are
Um,
very strong.
If you live in Los Angeles, you know for a fact that wind does.
I drove
knock
by
down
a
trees.
giant oak tree on its side this morning.
Oh no. Anyway, he says I wouldn't go asking questions around here.
Well, why not?
Mm.
Sorry, that's a
question?
question. I know. I committed the faux pas immediately. Boy, is there egg on my face. Splat.
Just
Well,
ahead,
this
pay your
is
respects.
Seattle, where they've got tossed salad and scrambled eggs. That's vodka, everybody.
That's
That's
what's
Lucas down.
when the guard found the princess's mangled body under a tree, he was like, I
Taj
feel the
Mahal.
blues are coming.
I'm sorry, Luke. What were you saying?
I'm listening.
he says pay your respects.
Because it's the Frasier thing.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's Luke's own fault for essentially making the Facebook post of, would any of my most annoying friends like to play D&D some
5 years ago. 5 years ago, I did. All right.
Yeah,
And here
look
we
where
are.
this got you.
Yeah,
Dummy.
that's true.
Seattle?
Seattle.
That's right. Home of the Nintendo of America.
Yeah. 3 guys that barely knew each other a while ago are now all making Frasier jokes at you. You fuck. I apologize, guard. Continue telling us about your trauma.
I wasn't saying anything. I was actually
was
saying
in
stop
Western?
asking.
Hey, what's your name, friend?
Peter.
Hi, Peter.
Hi.
Good to meet you. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Thank you. It was quite a shock.
It sounds very shocking. Have you been talking to anybody about what happened? That's
I
not
really
what it
don't think
sounded like.
that's the best idea.
No, I mean, like, just for your own mental health, like an objective third party, unconnected from politics or anything.
He looks you in the eye. He says, I don't think that's a good idea.
Hey, I understand, Peter. Listen, later tonight, a few of us lads are going to go meet down by the docks, talk about our feelings.
Sorry, I'm
Yeah, the dog.
tied up. This is
Maybe-
actually
maybe
my
try-
one free night off a week, and I actually get to see my wife.
Would she like to come too?
Oh my god.
I think it would be best if I spent some time with her.
I
Although-
understand, Petey. You gotta go home. We'll see you at your house, 7 o'clock sharp.
I think we may be able to help each other out.
You're under arrest.
Uh, he looks around. He says, "My wife, she loves the shulgin flower. They only grow in a garden on the other side of town, but I've been too wrapped up here to go get any for her. If you go grab her a bouquet of shulgin flowers, I'll tell you what you want to know."
Okay.
Well, that sounds like a positively perfect proposition, Peter.
If you're Googling shulgin flowers, I made them up.
No, I'm not.
What is that? His sound effect?
It's the Skyrim new quest sound effect.
Get the flowers.
He'll kind of give you the directions to where the garden is, but he says, before you go, it would be nice if you paid your respects while you were here.
Of course. I will take my great sword and stick it in the ground.
Oh god, that's where she died!
And I'll ignore him and I'll kneel and place my forehead against the hilt of my
Oh, okay, that's
My,
better,
uh,
that's better.
blade and pay my respects.
It's like she's dying all over again.
As you drive your sword into the ground, a gout of blood erupts.
That's where they bury
I bow my head and murmur a prayer.
Okay. To anyone in particular?
Are your gods the standard gods?
Pan.
Sure.
All
I'll
right.
say a prayer to Jesus.
I feel like it's not Paylor. I'm gonna say Melora feels like a
Right.
to me.
Okay. So, I mean, that was just for flavor. You don't have to do a deep dive. You're not a cleric.
Can you
or
tell
a
I'm
paladin
googling
or-
gods right now?
Absolutely. And it's making it real quiet in here. So
I'm just. I'm
Uh,
sorry. I'm not googling gods. I'm looking at porn. So just give me a sec.
Oh, fuck yeah,
Uh,
brother.
Oh, hell yeah, brother.
Let's take a little.
Oh.
all right. So is there anything else?
Yeah.
What are you guys doing next?
Well, I suppose we'll have to go get a bouquet of shulgin flowers.
Yeah, shulgin flowers.
I'm sure they're lovely.
They are. They're a deep black flower with a red trim on the end. Actually,
Ooh.
they're pretty nice.
A little goth, very exciting.
Okay.
These are fucking gods.
Well, gentlemen,
Laura. Oh shit! They
gentlemen,
changed
it's-
all their gods. I just cited a god from like 3rd or 4th edition.
Oh no.
Oh god. Oh god, they're all different. I can't keep track of these.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
No, I ran them all.
this must be what it felt like when Lutheranism happened.
95 theses, more like 95 new fucking gods. I don't recognize any of these fuckers. I do.
Anyway.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, I like this guy. This guy's cool.
His name is Ball.
No, yeah.
All right. Are you guys? What's going on?
I'm Googling gods.
I know you shouldn't be. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I
it's
asked.
good. It's good. No, you asked, and I'm answering.
Luke, I simply must destroy the layout for a little bit. My apologies.
Okay. That's fine. You're
Yeah.
actually. Oh no. He's last in the list, so it actually doesn't mess with anything.
I'm gonna say I was praying to Gond. Everybody wanted to know this. Now it's answered.
Right. Gond the god.
Yeah, Gond with the wind. That's what I always say.
Okay. Great. Are you guys doing anything while you're here besides
God
saying a
of
little
the
prayer?
Forge.
I feel like I want Peter on my good side, so
So I
sniffing
give him a-
around,
Okay.
like checking for footprints or anything at this moment. So I'm gonna just, if everybody's cool with it, just head across town, get the Shulgin flowers, get a bouquet, all while praying to Gond.
Uh-huh.
And like the entire time you're just praying.
Yeah, just to prove that I know what I'm talking about.
I should mention that Peter stops Jedediah from coming in. He's like, "No, you're not coming in here dressed like that."
Can you tell us where to get pants, Peter?
They got a store just across the way here.
Great, thank you. We're gonna go steal some pants first.
Peter goes, "Hey, don't say that too loud."
Do it. That was not.
Out of character.
That was Rod. That was American.
Do we have to start doing this? Do we have to start doing at a table?
Whoa. I've never seen that before. You're throwing up gang signs. Peter goes,
Yeah.
"Hey, I wouldn't throw around signs like that around here. There's only one sign they like."
Which is what?
Come on. Don't do that.
What sign is that, Peter?
Is it where your heart goes out to you?
No.
Do you like that here? You fucking fascist bitch.
It was all right.
I'm not-
You guys
I'm not
just
saying-
move along. Just move along.
I'm not saying
Just
any
move
of
along.
that.
Just move
You
along.
fucking Nazi. Are you a Nazi prick, Peter?
No, I'm not a
not-
Nazi.
None of this is happening.
None of this is canon. This
None
is
of
all
this is
happening
canon.
above the table.
I would like to go steal a pair of pants from the shop.
Ward strikes down Big Rick.
Just murder him at the final resting place of Princess Prismelda Precon. Welcome
got a
back,
lot
Riley.
done
You
without
missed
you.
nothing.
I'm robbing. I want to go see if I can steal from the pants store.
I was listening.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So you're heading to the store across the way?
The pants store.
The pants store.
Where
That's
is
what
it?
the sign on the front says. The pants store. You walk in,
What
there's a
exists
bunch
in
of
real
pants.
How many people are in the store right now?
No one. It's very early in the morning.
Oh, is there like a shopkeep?
Yeah. This is like a
Do
purely
they have any
daytime
noticeable
city.
weaknesses?
I go, Big Rick, go talk to her.
All right. He goes up. He goes, "Hey, so I need some pants. Clearly I don't have any pockets. But I will trade you not being naked in your store for a pair of pants."
While he's doing this, I would like to try to steal a pair of pants
Okay.
and walk out the door.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Oh yeah, dude.
Sleight of
Little do
pants.
you know, I'm really good at sleight of hand.
Yep.
Hey, I'm proficient too.
22.
You got a 4?
22. You two, you monolingual motherfucker.
Yeah. You better start learning Italian, Luke.
Ich spreche Deutsch. It's close enough. It's German.
Yeah, 22.
22.
Okay, 22. Yeah, you got no problem. The shopkeeper says, "Get out." She hurries Jedediah out of the store.
By the way, I'm intent on paying her later, but as he brandishes the pair of pants and I shove it in his face.
He goes, "Oh wow, lucky me." And he'll
No, not lucky. Obligated you. You wear these. You do not lose them.
you know,
There are very few places where holes are allowed.
Can I tell you something, Tynan? These
I
past
wish
few
you
days where I've been bottomless. These have been the best days of my life.
Didn't he have his fucking dick out for like the one day in prison that
Yeah.
we were in?
Yeah. Because he was on the toilet when the battle started, so he just took off.
But I feel like I remember him having his dick out before then.
I don't think that's true. There is a video of
Okay.
it though. It's on the internet.
Of him with his dick out?
Of what happened. Oh my. So anyway, he puts the pants on. It was all right. He's these are breathable. I like them.
When you love
They're good enough.
somebody.
Yeah, like that. So
Everyone's
great.
We'll
favorite
take it.
musical.
You got the pants, and you're on your way.
On our way.
Is there
The
anything?
flowers.
Is there anything you guys are doing in town? Anything you're looking for while you're walking through the town? He did say it was on the other side of town, so it is a bit of a walk, but you guys can make it there in no time if you're not stopping. But if you want to do something, let me know. Great. So
I ain't got no money.
right.
Yeah.
So you head to the other side. You follow the directions he gave you. It's pretty simple. You find the garden. It's out there. It's a public garden with a sign on the front that says, "Plant a flower, pick a flower." And yeah, public garden. He wasn't telling you to steal. This is a public garden for public use.
Oh, I put like a little mental reminder to come back later. Sounds nice.
All right.
And then I guess we're all picking shoulder flowers.
All right.
Yes, we know them by the description.
You sure do. You know what? Give me a perception check just to see if you can spot them. 22.
Correct. I got a nat 20.
Really?
Yes. You were exactly correct.
Pew! They are. You know exactly.
I got a 12.
You know exactly where they are the second you walk in. There's a bunch of them. There's enough for a couple bouquets, and they are a very nice flower.
Yeah, let's get enough for 2 bouquets.
Great. So you go over and you start picking the flowers. As you're knelt there, the dirt starts to shift a little bit as you're picking, and it rises up into this large form, and it goes, and a large being constructed out of the dirt screams at you, "You didn't plant a flower!" And it goes to attack you. I will have everyone roll initiative.
Yeah.
15.
10.
Right.
Also 10.
All right. What are the dexes of you two?
My dexterity is 11 for a +0.
Ron?
Minus 16 for a +3.
All right. All right. You know what? Let's have Jedediah take a crack and oh, he got a 1. All right. So this thing roars at you. It is the first to act. And let's see. Tynan, you're right there. So it is
For
going
sure.
to slam down on you with its big earthy fists.
For sure.
Ooh, that is an 11 to hit. I'm assuming
That
misses.
does not hit.
Even with no armor.
Even with no armor.
Oh my gosh, he rolled that same thing. On his
That
multi-attack.
It continues to miss.
That is horrendous.
Woo!
Wow. That was good for you. All right. Next up, Ward.
Ward did not pick any flowers.
Okay.
Is the creature looking in my direction?
He's attacking Tynan at the moment. So no, he's not looking in your direction.
Okay.
But this thing, according to its stat block, is large. So it's a
Okay.
very big thing that's
Very
facing you
big
guys.
thing.
Are you doing anything? Are you passing?
I'm like obviously the fighter in me is just like kill, kill. But I think I'm gonna kind of like step back and pass.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait this out
Are you holding an
for the
action,
first round.
or are you just you're letting this one go?
I'm holding.
For what?
Or sorry, no, I'm letting this one go.
Okay, great. All right, sounds good. Tynan, you're up.
Yeah, I've not gathered component materials. Otherwise, I would have had the perfect spell for this. So I'm rolling out of the way, and I'm going to point a finger at him, and I'm going to cast Scorching Ray.
All right.
Which means I'm going to roll 3 spell attacks. I'm shooting them all at him.
Okay.
And each hit will be 2d6 fire damage.
Okay. Well, let me know what you get, and I'll let you know if they hit.
All right, the first one's 21.
That hits.
The second one is 9.
Nope.
The third one is 14.
No.
Oh,
Not good
all
enough.
right.
So
Well, I
just
got him
one.
once. Dang, that's a high DC. He takes 9 fire damage.
All right.
And that is gonna be my turn.
Okay. Okay. Great. Next up, Jacon.
Yes, I will brandish my great sword and I will say, dastardly dirt, salacious soil, prepare to be tilled until your bell tolls. And I will charge at it, and I will, with a bonus action, cast Thunderous Smite
Okay.
at first level. That won't be relevant unless I hit.
Okay.
And then with my action, I will use my Booming Blade cantrip, which requires me to make a melee weapon attack.
Okay.
Which I'll attempt to do with my big D20. So that's a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Sweet. Of course, my wife picks it up and rolls a nat 20. That would have been great, but no.
No, you should tell them about my tendency.
I will tell them about your many nat 20s, you precious devil, you. I will pump a first level Divine Smite into this as well.
Okay.
And so
break up the damage for me into individual what each one is.
So first off, I did my wife's thing of missing the dice tray. Let's see. There is 8 points of slashing damage.
Regular slashing or magical?
Regular slashing damage.
You said 8?
Yep.
Okay.
There is also There is also 6 points of thunder damage.
Okay.
And there is also... Sorry, these are all on different pages. There's also 9 radiant damage.
Okay.
And it needs to make a strength saving throw or be pushed 10 feet away from me and knocked prone.
All right.
And that is a 15 strength save.
Do I roll it?
No.
Oh, it got a nat 20 on that save.
Okay, so it is not pushed away, but it
Okay.
is cloaked in booming energy. And if it moves, it's going to take additional thunder damage.
Right. Okay, great. I will say that as you're attacking it, you notice that your attacks, you've fought before.
Mhm.
When you fought in the past, was a greatsword your weapon of choice?
Oh, yes.
You know what a greatsword does. You've even used your divine sense in the past, right?
Yes.
You know what thunder damage does. Neither of them have the expected effect. Your sword attack, your regular sword attack, doesn't cut through the earth like it cuts through a person.
Mhm.
The thunder damage you did really blows a chunk off of this thing.
All right.
Weaknesses.
Good to know.
There you go. Next up is Jedediah, who is standing next to Ward, looking at this thing, kind of unsure, and he's actually going to take a page out of Ward's book and kind of just hang back. And it's going to go back around to the top of the initiative order with this monster, and it is going to turn to Jacon, who took a chunk out of it.
I'd like to see it try.
All right, that's an 18 to hit.
No, that hits me, of course.
Okay. And its second attack is another 18 to hit. So
That hits as well.
let me grab some dices. There we go. That is a total of 27 points of bludgeoning damage to you from these two big thump attacks right on ya.
This thing really hurts.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Ward,
Could may I please use my reaction to hit it with Hellish Rebuke?
sure.
And I'll do that at a second level.
Okay.
So one reaction, taking response to being damaged by a creature within 60 feet of me that I can see. No material components. Sweet. So it needs to succeed on a DC 15 dexterity saving throw.
Dex is not its strong suit, and it fails.
Sweet. Then in that instant, it is going to take 14 points of fire damage.
All right.
What's
All
up?
right. That does the expected amount. We're over to Ward. Back to you.
Well, I don't really have any other choice right now. Meow like a cat. or quack like a duck. Well, I guess I just strike him with my big old sword or my big old axe.
All right, go for it.
Does a 22 hit?
It sure does.
It's dirty. It's a dirty 20.
I'm glad it's not a natural 22.
Yeah, I have a 23-sided die.
So okay, you roll your damage.
Yeah, that's I apologize. It's been a while since I've hit anything.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Rod.
what? I know I have the. I know I have the. I have the flat damage of the great axe,
Mm-hmm.
but what do I add a number to it? I can't fucking remember.
You add your strength modifier.
Okay, so it's 10 plus my strength modifier is
If you're rolling it online
my...
anyway, it'll just calculate it for you.
It wasn't. My fucking phone is stupid.
Okay.
It's 4. So it's 14.
14 damage?
14 slashing, yeah.
Okay. Non-magical, right?
Non-magical.
All right. That doesn't do as much as you'd like it to.
That's fine. Because I'm going to hit him again.
All right.
That's a fucking 25. Not that 20.
All right. That hits.
That was my daughter that time.
That's Rod. All right. Yes, Wes. Roll damage.
That's 10. It's 10. That's 10 damage.
All right.
6 plus 4.
Great. Next is Tynan.
Yeah, I go, thank you for distracting him. And I'm gonna grab some pieces of wood from my pocket and my little wood carver's tool.
Yep.
And in 6 seconds, or did I do something wrong? I thought you said it was my turn.
Yeah, it is.
Oh. I would like to make a cannon.
All right.
This cannon will be yet another force ballista.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll tell you what it does if I hit.
Great. Just to be clear, I'm fairly certain this makes a ranged attack, right?
Yes.
But you're right up next to him.
Yeah, but the cannon can move.
Okay, because it has legs.
That's right.
Genius!
So the cannon is moving.
The cannon is moving. I'm not. I make the cannon. The cannon's gonna walk.
Interesting. Would
you can do it.
The cannon, yes, but that means the cannon. How far is it moving away?
10 feet away.
Okay.
The cannon has an AC and hit points. You can do what you want to do.
Right. 10 feet from you or from him?
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, it's a boy dirt clod monster.
It's got a
again, gender is tied to your genitals, right, Rod?
Dirt, dick, and balls. That is what we're saying.
You picked flower without asking pronouns.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking too much about this. I guess it would be next to me.
Okay.
So I was saying 10 feet away from us. I guess I figured it kind of had it next to me, next to the thing.
That's within its reach, so it doesn't provoke an opportunity attack.
Whoa!
But it would still be considered at range for the cannon, so go ahead.
Oh, shit. I did it, Father. Yeah.
Oh, wait.
So
Is that true? Does that count as still within melee?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes, that is you ruled that correctly,
Okay.
and I'm not just being biased because it helps our team.
Right.
Okay. Well, I rolled an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Amazing. So now, the target will take 2d8 force damage.
Okay.
Well, that sucked. That sucked less. That's 6 damage. Jesus Christ.
Force damage.
Yes, and that's using my bonus action for it to
Right.
move and attack. Is how that
Yeah.
moves with a bonus action. And if it's a creature, which I'm assuming this is, it's pushed 5 feet away from the cannon.
Interesting. And because it moved, it takes thunder damage from Jacon, right?
I think it might have to move willingly from.
Let me
Thunder
check that
Smite.
really quick.
I'm not
I
sure.
don't think so, actually.
That would be a good combo.
So if the
That's.
oh
I'm
no,
hoping
Rod,
so.
Rod is correct. Willingly.
Willingly. Okay.
I hate being right.
But it
So
still
I
it
wanna
still
push
takes
it-
that 6 damage.
I want to push it 5 feet away, so it would have to move back if it wants to hit anybody.
Okay.
That's my goal.
Great. I did just tell you that its reach was 10 feet, but
And
great.
now it's 15 feet away because it was 10 feet
No,
away.
because you guys ran
It's 10
up to
feet
be
away from the
within
cannon.
your range, which is 5 feet.
Is it only within range of me then?
It's within range of both of you still, but not your cannon.
Oh. All right, well.
It's in range of me because I hit it.
Yep. Oh yeah, all 3 of you. Next
All right,
up,
never mind.
Jacon.
All right. With my action, I will use my entire lay on hands pool on myself
Okay.
to heal 20 hit points.
Uh-huh.
And then with my bonus action, I will do practically nothing. No, I will let me double check how long this lasts. I was gonna do one thing, but then I decided against it at the last moment. My apologies.
No worries.
Yeah, I will cast with my bonus action. I will cast Thunderous Smite again.
Okay.
And that lasts for its concentration lasts for 1 minute, so that's up for if I get an attack on my next turn.
Got it. Great. Next up is Jedediah, who he goes, well, I'm part of the party, and he'll run up in between all of you and this little monster thing, and I have to go pull up his stat block again. He is gonna stab it with his tiny little prison-made shiv, and he's gonna miss. He pretty much does the same thing he did to the tree, and he's just really trying to go for it. And that's all he can do. So
Let's go.
we're back up now to the
Entity.
the thing, and it is going to attack the guy who's actively attacking him, and he's going to go for Jedediah, and he's going to miss. Oh my goodness, that was a really bad roll. He gets two rolls. That one's gonna
Hey, hit me! No, hit me, you weenie!
Can't do that.
Roll low, Luke. Roll low.
Kill him.
Let's see how
Kill him.
many hit points he's got.
7.
Not even.
He does. He's got 7 hit points. He this thing smacks into him. He falls down to the ground unconscious.
Oh, you're not killing him.
He's not straight dead?
I mean, technically when Ward hit him,
Did it
he
do
was
14?
straight dead, so no, it did not do.
I didn't hit him.
Jacon, you wanted to. You were gonna, but then
I
you said it
wanted
was
to.
a
I was
dream.
gonna.
No, it did not do double damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Or
Okay,
twice.
okay,
It didn't do
okay.
twice his max.
And mine wouldn't have either unless he was at 1 HP.
Right.
Yeah.
Which he wasn't. So next up is back to this. No, that was his turn. Ward, it's your turn.
It's my turn.
Yep.
Oh, guess what?
You're gonna attack it twice?
I'm gonna hit him
Okay.
twice.
Oh.
This is it.
Make two
This
attack
is what-
rolls just to
15.
misses.
Is he going for everybody else too?
Yes, he's
Yeah.
good.
It's like a car, like you're shifting gears on a
Yes.
car.
17.
17 hits.
Ah!
Roll it, baby.
That's a 6 plus 4. That's 10.
All right, 10 more non-magical slashing damage, right?
Yeah, brother.
All right. Next up, you see back toward the entrance of the garden, up from the earth comes up another one.
What? The fucking back.
And blocking your exit, this guy stands there. And Tynan, it's your go.
If we plant a flower, will you let us?
It doesn't have a face. It's made of dirt. It doesn't say anything.
I'm gonna shove the flowers back into the ground. Does that do anything?
I'll count that as your object interaction because I would hate for you to waste a turn doing that. No, nothing happens.
What does my object interaction count as? Is that a free action?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to, if I can do it without leaving the area of damage, I'm going to, I'm sorry everybody, roll over to Jedediah.
You're getting closer to this being by going toward Jedediah.
That's fine. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him.
All right.
Right, 'cause isn't Cure Wounds touch? Yeah.
Yes.
So that's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him, which is fine. That's gonna be 10 hit points he gets
Oh
back.
my
That's pretty good.
gosh. What level did you cast that at?
First level.
It's a D8 plus the
Wow.
spell modifier.
All right.
Yeah.
Yo.
Good for you. All right. He goes, "Oh no, I went to hell. I went to hell. I went to hell."
Just
I mean, he was unconscious. How did he see hell?
calm down. Calm down. Jedediah, I think you're just having hallucinations. Just stay here quietly. When I tell you to run, run. Don't
Okay.
run before I tell you to run,
Okay.
okay?
Okay.
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 Bonus action, cannon blast.
Great.
Oh, with advantage because you like me?
No.
All right, that's a 12.
12 misses.
Okie dokie. I'm done.
All right, Jacon.
All right, I will grip my great sword and slash at this entity. I still have my thunderous smite, so if I hit, that will go off. And I'm also going to reapply the booming blade if I am fortunate enough to hit. Let's roll this one. That is an 18.
That hits.
All right. So I won't bother with the divine smite, but it will do the weapon damage plus the thunder damage, which I will report to you separately.
Thank you.
So it is going to be... Oh god, I rolled... Wait, do I have a thing that lets me... I don't think I do.
Can I
I'm just
can I
curious.
re-roll this, please?
I rolled 2 1s.
Oh no.
Oh, damage, but at least that was the slashing, so that's good
Right.
at least.
Well,
So
that's halved
that's,
to 0.
Well, hold on. No, because it's +3. So it's 5 slashing.
Great.
Reduced to 2. Um,
I'll note it.
but the thunder damage is going to be a lot better.
Great.
It's going to be 7. And it
Great.
needs to make
It sure does. Give me one
strength save
second.
of 15.
All right, strength. It will fail. You got a 14.
All right, then it is pushed 10 feet away from me and knocked prone.
Ooh!
If it can be knocked prone, of course.
Yeah, why not?
Well, some things are immune to being knocked prone.
This is not.
Sweet. It's prone AF.
All right, nice. That was a good turn.
And then and for my bonus action, I'll cast Thunderous Smite again, so it's ready for next turn.
Great. It's up to Jedithiah. He looks at Tyne and he goes, "Okay, I'm gonna wait for your signal." He's gonna hold his action for the signal to book it. Which will take it back to the original boy who is prone. He's gonna use half his movement to get up. At this point, he was pushed how far? 10 feet?
10 feet from me.
Okay. Got it. So he's still within 10 feet of all of you. So he doesn't
Yes, except for the cannon.
Except for the cannon.
He's 15 feet away from the cannon.
But he's not going to run past all of you to get to the cannon.
He's 20 feet away from the cannon.
Yeah, because the cannon pushed him 5 feet too.
Yeah, but you guys have since closed with him.
Correct.
So he doesn't need the move, so he's just gonna straight up attack Jacon. That is 13 to hit.
13 does not hit, thanks to my armor.
Right? Thanks to my arm. Wow, what a miracle having armor. Who would have thought? A good investment. That one is a 17 to hit.
That does hit.
That does,
despite my armor.
That's 12 more bludgeoning damage for you.
Okay. You got it.
And that's the end of his turn. Ward.
Fucking hell, brother.
Do it. There's 2 of these guys. There's one that's currently engaged in combat with the 4 of you, technically.
Yeah.
There's a ballista 15 feet away from it, and I'd say probably 25 feet away from the ballista is the other big guy at the entrance.
Where is this garden in town? Is it in the middle of the town, or is it like
it's on the other side, the outskirts? So
there's no civilization around here.
There's civilization, but it's not like in the town square.
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out how to get our fucking asses out of this, or else we're gonna die.
Quick point of order. I need to make a concentration check on my Thunderous Smite.
Oh, got it.
That's a 15, so that's a success because you only did 12 damage to me.
All right, Ward.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I should have remembered.
Could have gotten away with that one free.
I'm honorable, just like Jacon.
The garden that we're in, is it kind of like a fenced-in area, or is it just out in the wide open?
There's a low wall with some hedges around the edge.
Okay. And we can't leave because there's a guy blocking the way.
There's a guy at the entrance where you walked in.
And by guy, you mean he's another construct. He looks exactly the same as the guy.
A big creature made out of dirt.
But he's not attacking us yet. He's just interposing.
Correct.
Yeah, could you theoretically climb over the hedges?
Sure.
Outside of this little garden area, do there happen to be just normal wildflowers?
I
Should
mean,
I give like here, let me do like a little perception check.
you want us in the middle of battle, try and peek over the garden wall and just check to see if there's any.
It's take a flower, leave a flower. If I get the fuck out of here and leave some flowers, they might go away.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea.
Okay. Go ahead.
My perception check is a 17.
Okay. But being actively engaged in combat.
Yep.
You know what? I'll say that you like in the cracks in the road there might be a flower here.
Then and I apologize. The hedges that are around this garden,
Mm-hmm.
are they like tall enough that a human could conceivably like just like walk over them, or is it like are they big enough that
It would
you could
take
climb
a
over?
jump.
It would take a jump.
Yeah. But they're not, 20 feet tall.
Yeah.
Let's say the wall is like 4 feet tall and the hedges are a few more feet above.
Okay, then I guess I'm going to use my action to dash,
Okay.
and I'm gonna try to like just jump just uses some of my movement, right? If I remember correctly.
Yes.
Jumping rules.
You can, since you're running,
Jumping
it
does
would be
rule.
considered a long jump. But let's see. Let's see what you can jump. What's your strength score? The bigger number?
Yeah. I'm just bringing that up. Bringing up my character sheet. Yeah, my strength ability modifiers plus 4.
Score.
Oh, my big number. 19.
19. And how tall are you?
Ward is like 6'3".
So with a running start, your high jump is 7 feet off the ground.
Jesus
Which
Christ,
is
he
insane. You can, so I guess you can.
Nice vert.
He should have been a fucking basketball
Right.
player.
You can scale this hedge. Are you I assume you're not going straight for the other one of these beings, right?
No. It's sort of like if one being is here, one is here. I'm trying to like go off in the safe direction to leap over the hedge.
Okay. When you go, he's gonna get an
Yep.
opportunity attack on you.
I understand that.
And he is going to roll natural 19. Very close.
That hits.
But let's see.
Now 100% hits.
And it's going to be 11 bludgeoning damage.
That is fine. Since we leveled up, do you know how many hit points Ward has?
Why would I know that? You never gave me his character sheet.
I apologize. 59.
Nice.
So I'm fine. 11
Great.
points? Who gives a fuck? Whatever.
You just went boing. You do like a Mario jump just straight up.
Fucking Ward just...
It was to me.
All right.
To me.
So you
Ward.
run and you jump over the hedge.
Would you say I have enough movement to go grab a flower?
What did I say? The ballista is 15 feet away from you, and the other one was 25 feet away from that. So that's 40 feet. Your movement is 30, so you've got 60 feet total. When you get to the garden wall, you're gonna have 20 feet left.
So I have 20 feet left on the other side of the hedge.
Correct.
Okay. Do you think there's a flower within 20 feet of me?
I'm gonna say
It's fine to say no.
I I'm gonna say you don't know that yet because
Okay.
you're using your action to run. Okay. And I think it'll take a little bit more than a bonus action to get on your hands and knees and pick some flowers.
That's
so,
okay. No, that's totally fine.
So, you can head on out there, and you're in prime position to get some flowers for your next turn.
Perfect. Great. Then my turn is over.
Great. The next being is up. You didn't enter its threatened area at the garden wall. It's gonna turn and watch you go. But once you're outside, he's just gonna turn back and focus on the other guys inside. And Tynan, it's up to you.
I shout at Jedediah to run. Get outside. Follow the hedges.
All right. So let's find his jump score or jump ability. So
It is a hedge.
right. I'm not
You might
saying
make it
it's
through
impossible.
even if you don't clear it.
He might just yeah.
Little
Yeah,
prick here and there.
he can only jump 5 feet off of the ground. So he's going to do the same thing Ward did, and he's going to jump, and his, like, torso is going to make it on top of the hedge, but it's going to kind of, like, sink in, and he's just going to kind of, like, scramble through the hedge and flop over on the other side. Yeah, he's a good swimmer. He's going to flop over on the other side, and it'll be back up to the first guy, who is still closed with Jacon and Tynan, right?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh,
And the rest of whatever Tynan wants to do.
sorry. I was looking at Jedediah's turn in the initiative order. Yes, Tynan, sorry, that's still your turn.
Really quick clarification for I'm readying an action would then use my reaction
Yes.
if it got triggered, right?
Yes.
That sucks. You know, that's not cool. That's not a very cool thing.
Right. And Jedediah did not get attacked when he left the threatened area because Ward took that hit for him.
I'm gonna tell Jacon to also leave because I have the shield spell, so I should be the last one out.
But we're right on the cusp of victory.
This thing is broken apart. You have really laid into this, the one that you're fighting. The other one obviously hasn't been touched. This one is nearly there.
Well, regardless, I am
as weak as a big lump of dirt can look. This does.
I'm still telling him to leave, but I will bonus action.
You're cutting out. I'm so sorry. You're in a bonus action.
Oh no. How about now?
Yeah.
How about now?
You're good.
Great. Beautiful.
Sorry. First, I'm for bonus actioning cannon.
Great.
Okay, 21.
Hits.
That's 4 force damage.
Great, and he takes every one.
Then fuck it. I'm going to Oh. I'm 5th level now.
Yeah.
Great. I'm casting Firebolt.
Great.
That is 22 to hit.
Hits.
Great. He's gonna take.
Is that a range? Is that a range spell?
Yes.
It is. Let's just say you back up 5 feet first. You're still within his threatened area, but you're in range for you.
I back up 5 feet and cast Firebolt.
All right, damage.
It's 2d10, baby.
Ooh, wow.
5th level. Well, that was a 1.
That's the thing when there's no modifier.
That was a 9. So
All right.
that's 10, Fire damage.
10 fire damage, and he takes all of it. Looking weak.
That's my.
That's it.
That's my turn.
Jack on.
All right. I will. Let's see. I will attack with a ranged spell attack. He's still 10 feet away from me, so I don't have to back up, right? Because I pushed him.
Yep.
Recently.
As long as you didn't close since then. No, because no.
So it's a ranged spell attack. Oh god, that's terrible. 11 to hit.
Not gonna do it.
All right, let me just see what the Oh, it would have been so good.
I shouldn't have seen.
So I go, what's the matter, big boy? Don't like thunder? And a thunderous ball of energy erupts from my hand and goes careening over its form. And that's my last spell slot. So that's pretty much all I can do.
Okay.
So I will stand there like a fool.
All right. Jedediah is over the wall. He falls. Sees Ward there. He goes, "Oh, that was close. What area? Can we help the other guys? What's going on? What do we do?"
I don't know. It's take a flower, leave a flower. So I feel like if we find some flowers, bring it in.
Oh.
Maybe the big cunts will fuck off.
Wow. All right. Let's. I'm willing to try it. He's gonna look for some flowers. That's just in the middle of the battle. These two
falling on the ground.
Also, both of them are fairly tall, and both of them just like looking for flowers out in the street, just like picking tiny little like dandelions out of the cracks in the cobblestone, and just like kind of forming them up a little. But he rolled well, so he'll he's able to pick a 6 or 7 of these.
I'm on board the Big Rick train. He's picking a bouquet. I gotta save these guys' lives. Look, I arranged it by color.
He like holds them up to Ward. He's like, "All right, I found some flowers."
Yeah, fucking go.
Oh, all right. He's gonna climb up the 4 feet of wall, which will only leave 3 feet of hedge, because the wall is on the other side of the hedge. What's up, China?
Yeah.
Nothing. I'm sorry. I'm figuring out my next turn.
Okay, great. So he's gonna get up on the wall first, and then because he doesn't have the running part, he can jump 2.5 feet. So he'll once again almost make it to the top of the hedge, and then kind of scramble over, flop down on the other side, and then run back. I'm gonna say it was an action to take the time to find and pick flowers out there. So he will run 30 feet back, which will get him fairly close to you guys.
Don't get closer.
He's still. That'll make him 10 feet from you, Tynan. Back towards your ballista still. And that will go to the monster here. And both of you are attacking it. You're both 10 feet, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Jacon, you attacked it more recently, and this is not a very smart being. So it's going to attack you and get a natural 3 and miss.
Whoa.
And he's going to attack again and get a natural 18.
Uh-oh.
That's a hit, baby.
Which is going to hit. But it only hits once. So that is going to take... Ooh, I got the same thing as last time. So that'll be 12 bludgeoning damage on you.
Okay.
And that'll be its turn. So Ward, you're up.
I'm tanking, baby. I'm tanking.
Give me a perception check to roll for flower.
Perception. check to roll for flower is an 8.
All right. It's not as good as Jedediah. I think he
Wait,
took probably, as far as you can tell, he took all the good flowers that are here.
Yeah.
You can find 2.
All right, I'll take it. Fuck it. Why not?
Is
I
that
love that, like,
what?
nothing.
Okay. Word, is that enough for you, or you want to hang out here and try and find more later?
I mean, I guess like how many flowers is in a bundle?
Ask
how-
Tynan. He picked him.
How many flowers did we take? How many flowers did you take?
Oh.
Tynan said he
uh,
grabbed 2 bouquets worth, and I think there's 12 typically in a bouquet.
So you grabbed 24
24.
flowers, you motherfucker.
Listen.
And we
Listen,
have and
You
we, no,
got
and,
24 flowers.
and we have like 10.
And we have like 10.
We don't know what's needed in exchange. We just have to plant some flowers.
Gotta plant some flowers.
So, Ward, you sticking around? Heading back in?
I feel like Ward is holding his 2 flowers like in his hand, and he's just going, ah! I can't fucking find any. I think it would be really funny if I action surged just to look for more flowers.
It's up to you. It's your turn.
Fuck it, action surge. He
All
goes,
right.
"Ah!"
Yeah.
Give me another perception check. Oh no.
That's a 7.
No.
And you rolled an 8 last time? I gave you 2 on an 8. I'll give you 2 more on a 7.
He just has like 4 flowers in his hands.
2 in
This is
each
all I
hand.
could- This is all I could find.
You're 1/6 of the way there, Ward.
He's gonna hold in this position.
All right.
Like upset and frustrated.
The other big dirt guy is going to stand guard at the front. Tynan, it's back to you.
Great. Yeah. So I was just saying, I love that the, like, you know, the self-righteous hero vigilante and the nerd are the ones like desperately fighting, and the like street hardened bum and like the tough hardened. Oh no. Anyway,
Rodney's my
I'm
passion.
fuck this guy especially. I'm going to upcast Thunderwave
Wow.
to a level 2 spell.
All right.
Yeah.
It has to make a Constitution saving throw,
All right.
and it needs to get a 14.
This thing
Wait,
is
unless that,
very sturdy.
I think it's a 15 now because my proficiency bonus. A 15.
It got a 12.
Well then, guess what, motherfucker? With that upcast, it will be taking 3d8 thunder damage.
Roll it.
And it will be pushed 10 feet away from me.
I don't think that it will.
They're gonna be pushed all over the place.
Oh yeah. That would be, I'm not doubling anything or anything like
Don't.
that, but it's 17 thunder damage.
Finish it off. Say what happens. Describe it.
Yeah. I run up to this thing and I go,
You run up to
you-
it while casting a ranged
Yes.
spell?
No, it's not a ranged spell, it's within a cube.
Okay, alright.
So I run up to it and I go, I'm not planting flowers, I'm planting pain, motherfucker. Punch the ground and cast Thunderwave on it.
Incredible. This thing explodes into bits of earth as powerful thunder energy ripples through it. It is shaken, and a bunch of dirt comes raining down from the sky.
I turn to everybody else with like dirt ichor all over me, and I go, "This does not count as me killing someone."
All right. Is that the end of your turn? We're still in initiative. There's still one of these big guys here.
Then no, I'm gonna force Ballista attack the other guy.
Great, go for it.
But he's not.
Should I not? It hasn't gone at us yet.
It's just chilling.
Should I? You know what? Can I ready my cannon action to shoot? It seems to attack any of us.
Yeah.
Is that allowed? Okay, I'm gonna do that then. If it takes a threatening move towards anybody, it's gonna just shoot it.
Great.
And that's my turn.
Jacon.
Do we still? So we have the flowers, right?
Yes.
No, I shoved them in the ground, but they're right there. You can just...
Okay, I'll collect the flowers.
Okay. Both bouquets?
Yes.
Okay. This guy only asked for one.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
what are you gonna do with the
waste
second
not, want not.
I was just gonna give it to like the innkeeper.
I'll scoop up all the flowers and I
Okay.
will point a finger at the other entity, and I will say, "We have bested your challenge. Stand aside and allow us passage from these gardens."
I mean, it's a construct. I don't think it's gonna fucking. I don't think you can sway it.
I know, but I say that anyway.
Hell yeah!
Give me a persuasion check.
Sure.
Yeah.
That is a 14. 14.
All right. It stands there. If it had a face, it would be motionless.
But since it
Tynan,
doesn't
I
have-
think we're going over the hedge, and I will run and jump over the hedge.
All right. You are dashing, right?
Yes,
If I
still
say
have
so
action.
myself.
Yeah.
Yes, you didn't use your action, so you can dash. And what is your strength score, per chance?
My strength score is 16.
And how tall are you?
I'm 6 foot.
All right. You, similarly to Jedediah, can almost make it. You just barely clip the edge of the hedge as you jump over it.
All right.
I will say that without you know what? Give me an acrobatics check to see if you can clear it.
Ooh, sure.
Otherwise, you'll just tumble like Jed did.
That's a 15.
15.
Acrobatics.
Great. You stumble over the hedge, but regain your footing in the air so you don't tumble to the ground.
Beautiful.
You do a superhero landing.
Whoa!
And yeah, that'll be my turn.
And you have the flowers.
Yes.
Okay. Great. Next up is Jedediah, who is back in the garden.
Jedediah, put the dandelions in the ground and get back over.
He's like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. And he like,
No,
Well, you should be.
plants.
hey, wait, Big Rick,
Yeah,
I'm really proud of you. I'm proud
thank
of
you. I've never done something like this before. I never really gardened.
That's the weird part to him.
He starts. I mean, these dandelions are like, oh, you can't see because my background. They're like this big. So he's like desperately trying to like plant these things in the ground, and then once he gets them all like standing in dirt, he'll book it back, and because he used his action last time, he didn't really get very far, so he'll make it back over. He is not going to make a roll because he's not doing it gracefully. He's going to tumble over the other side of the wall, and it will be back to Ward, who's standing outside of the wall holding 2 little flowers in each hand.
The second construct's turn hasn't happened, right?
Correct.
It's fine if it's something I wouldn't have noticed. But did that second construct like really react to us leaving?
It noticed you leaving and turned back to the people still inside the garden.
Okay. And then Tynan and Big Rick are still inside the garden, right?
No, Jedediah just is over the wall with you and Jacon. It's only Tynan and his ballista left.
Only Tynan and his fucking ballista
With
left.
legs.
With legs.
I don't know why, but I imagine something he has built out of metal, but with two, like, human baby legs attached to it. And I don't know why that's how I imagine it.
You could easily just put in that they were, like, legs from, like, a baby doll toy. So that they look like little human baby legs.
Ward, what are you doing?
Fuck, I can't do that. I don't know. I'm like everybody's fucking like getting out.
So you can hold your turn if you'd like Tynan.
He's looking at the flower. He's like, I don't know what to do if he's now. So yeah, I'll hold my turn for later.
Okay, until what?
Until when?
Yeah, like what are you're holding your action for? What are you holding, and what will set it off?
Oh fuck! What am I holding for? I don't know. We're just gonna fucking wait.
Okay, great. So next it is the next thing's turn, with the flowers that have been picked having exited the garden and some more flowers being planted. This thing will and settle back down into the ground, unmoving as it was before, just a bed of earth. And that will take us out of initiative.
Ward throws the 4 flowers that he found on the ground. He just fucking throws them down.
Jedediah puts a hand on your shoulder and he goes, "Hey, that was good. I'm proud of you. Thanks for
you did.
Thanks for leading the way. Thanks for leading the charge.
Great, you did fantastic. Fuck you."
Everyone did wonderfully, especially Tynan.
Oh, hey,
I still just
Tynan,
like covered in like
get over here.
guts.
It's not
I go
guts,
in
it's
my
just
like
dirt.
I have my cannon skitter up. My cannon skitters up my arm and is like on.
Aw.
I go, hello. I think I've murdered again.
And that is where we're gonna call it for this episode of Paradise. Thanks for joining us, everyone, and we'll see you next time. Woo!